To break out a checkered blanket and have a picnic in the park.
All right, for the perfect picnic, you'll need to pack food that travels well and tastes delicious. Shea, the executive chef at the Wayfarer in Midtown, is here with some great tips on packing a bountiful basket. Hi, Chris.
Good morning.
Good morning. We love the Wayfarer. It's pretty close to our station
thank
here.
You very much.
Let's get started here. Before we talk about exactly what you put in, tell us what you're cooking here.
So we're working on our main course, which is a cold poached salmon salad with roasted beets, orange, a little citrus yogurt, and poppy seeds.
How do you prepare this?
So we're just gently poaching the salmon, a little bit of white wine, water, carrots, fennel, lemon, bay leaf, peppercorns, a little bit of poppy seeds. We're going to flip it over.
How long does it poach for?
About 6 minutes.
Oh, wow.
I like to poach it for 6 minutes or so, and then we'll chill it down in the fridge
And you
for
said
our picnic tomorrow.
And you said this is the main dish. So tell us a little bit about what you keep in mind. What are your main tips when you are preparing a picnic basket?
Well, one thing I want to do is make it as easy as possible. And to make it as easy as possible, I like to prepare as much as I can ahead of time. Not only to make it easy the morning of, but that way things are nice and cold, and we can have a wide variety of stuff.
Right. So you have all these sides here and sliders. You would combine these two things just to have variety?
Yeah, you know, the main courses we can put together at the last minute, and I like to jar up, like we have some lobster salad, we have whipped ricotta cheese with pickled strawberries, macaroni, egg salad, a little tapenade. That way, when we get to the park, we can kind of mix and match and build our own. That way the bread stays fresh, crispy.
And you put everything in mason jars.
I like to put stuff in mason jars because I like to use things that are reusable.
Yeah.
So it stays nice and cold, and then we pack it up, bring it home. Not a lot of trash.
How do you keep things fresh when you're going on a hot day, for example, to the park?
To the park.
At the Wayfarer, we use an insulated picnic basket, and we pack it in a little bit of ice. That way it's easy to unpack and serve once you get to the park.
I see you brought dessert.
That is our fresh-made apple pie.
Yeah, I love it.
Because you guys actually sell picnic baskets at the Wayfarer.
We do, and we like to pack them with a mixture of seasonal salads, sandwiches, some of our cold brewed coffee.
Very nice. Can we try some of the salmon? Because some of it is done, right?
Absolutely.
Delicious.
And you're a local boy, right? You grew up here in Manhattan.
I grew up in Washington Heights, up on 187th Street and Fort Washington Avenue.
Wow.
How long have you been with the Wayfarer?
I've been at the Wayfarer for about a year.
A year, okay. Ooh. Delicious. Wow.
Looks very good.
So is salmon, is that your favorite thing to bring to a picnic or barbecue in the summer? Or is
salmon is one, yes, salmon's one of my favorite things to bring to a picnic because I find that it travels well.
It travels well. It does? I wouldn't think that, but it does.
Delicious.
We can cook it to a nice medium. I think it stays moist.
What is something else that you think people should keep in mind when they're packing for the beach or the park or a picnic this summer?
Well, I like to bring a little bit of seasoning. You know, you're out there in the heat, a little salt, a little olive oil, a little lemon juice. Give it a little pop, a little freshness at the end. You know, things can tend to get bland when you're sitting out there in the hot sun. And of course, beverages.
Iced tea, lemonade.
Beverages. We have like a minty lemonade, a little green kale juice for the more healthy-minded.
Not be me.
We actually have our own cold brew coffee.
I saw that. You have your name right on it, the Wayfarer Cold Brew. That's
the
nice.
Wayfarer Cold Brew.
Gotta give that a whirl.
Very soon we're going to have nitro coffee on a coffee cart outside, and we have our own homemade Pop-Tarts.
Homemade Pop-Tarts
right here. Is this stuff?
Yeah, you want to eat those on the way to the picnic.
On the way to the picnic. And if you do want to have a picnic today, is a great day weather-wise for it, right, Vanessa?
Day, absolutely. Make sure you sufficiently chill everything because it is going to get hot out there. Mid and upper 80s, low 90s for some, tons of sunshine, low humidity. We've got all bases covered today. 87 will be your high in the city, 91 in Walden, 85 for Seaside. Note the cooler temperatures along the south coast of Long Island because winds will be out of the south. And there is a low risk for rip currents for most of us today.
All right, Vanessa, thank you. And Chris, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. And for more information on recipes and other tips, head to our website, cbsnewyork.com.